Hi, students. I'm James with the Scholarship Academy, and I'm excited to welcome y'all into our virtual Scholarship Center. Today, I'm going to show you how to navigate this platform so that you can access the financial aid resources that you need that will help you earn scholarships to pay for college. This process can take you about 10 to 15 minutes. So get comfortable and let's get started. First, you're going to pull up a browser and navigate to virtualscholarshipcenter.com. Then you're going to select Login from the upper right-hand corner. If you're a Gear Up student, you're going to use your Gear Up email address, which should be your first name dot your last name at georgia.org. Your password is going to be Gear Up Georgia, all caps. Your password is going to be GEARUPGA, all caps. If you're not a Gear Up student, your login information will be provided to you by your counselor or whichever organization you may be affiliated with. Let's log in. Once you're in, you'll see a page titled Getting Started. Here, you'll enter your student information as accurately as you can. And if you need any help, reach out to a teacher or a parent for support. For the sake of this activity, I'm going to fill in these blanks to kind of give you an idea of what information we're looking for. It's important to note here, for SAT scores, ACT scores, community service hours, or leadership positions, if you don't have any currently, please enter 0. The same applies for the amount of scholarship money that you've been awarded and the amount of scholarship applications you've submitted. Once you're into the next section, you're going to be asked to choose at least 3 colleges and 3 majors that interest you. If you're not sure, that's okay, especially when it comes to your major. Choose something close to your interests, hobbies, or academic strengths for right now. We have colleges from all across the country available for you to choose. So if you're wanting to go out of state, choose that school. On the next page, after that, you'll see that we're asking you to list all of the organizations or affiliations that you or your parent may have. If you're not sure about the orgs that you and your parents are affiliated with, be sure to ask them. This could unlock a lot of potential scholarship dollars for you. Next up, you'll list some of the special considerations that apply to you. There's a drop-down list of options that you need to choose from. Select all that apply to you. This information could also unlock potential scholarship dollars for you, so be as accurate as you possibly can. However, if your parents or guardians aren't affiliated with any organization, and if you don't have any special considerations, be sure to choose Not Applicable from the drop-down list. Next, and very importantly, you're going to list your activities, honors, awards, work experience, and goals. In other words, this is your opportunity to brag. Be thorough in your responses and think back as far as you can in your high school career. Try not to leave anything important out. Any club, organization, athletic team, leadership position, award, or work experience that you've had in high school is relevant for this section and can earn you scholarships. Be as thorough and accurate as possible in telling us about your goals as well. If any of these questions don't apply to you, that's okay. Just put not applicable or N/A for your answer. Be sure to answer each question according to the instructions that are listed. For school activities, you're going to list the high school activities. Make sure you understand the emphasis on high school. You're going to list the activities that you participated in. You're going to designate the years that you participated and any leadership positions that you may have had. For this student, they were a part of the debate team for 3 years, and they were the team captain. They were also a member of the drama club for 2 years. And finally, they were a member of the varsity tennis team for 3 years. Community activities is a great opportunity for you to expand on any activities that you may do or participate in outside of school. This student was a Sunday school assistant at their church for 4 years. For honors and awards, you'll list any of the honors or awards that you've been recognized with. This can be in school, church, or your community. You should also designate which year you won this award. This student has been a member of the AB Honor Roll for the years 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. For work experience, you'll list any work experience. This can be volunteer or paid work experience that you've had since 9th grade. You're going to indicate the nature of the work, the place of employment, and the number of hours that you work per week. This student currently has no work experience, and so for them, we'll put not applicable or N/A. For goals, you're going to want to list a few goals. This student's goals are to graduate college with a bachelor's degree in public policy. Their second goal is to work in the city of Atlanta after graduation. Lastly, you'll take our financial aid pre-assessment. This quiz is crucial for you because it will allow us to gain further insight into you as a candidate for scholarship dollars. Anything that you may have missed in the previous sections, we can find here in this assessment. I'm going to read through these questions with you, but questions and answers are specific to your own experience. You should not attempt to copy my answers. Your answers could very well be different. For this student, the question asks, how many leadership positions do you hold in extracurricular activities that relate to your intended major or future career goals? For this student, they currently hold at least one leadership position. Question 2 asks, have you participated in any summer enrichment programs that relate to your intended major or future career goals? This student has not attended any summer enrichment programs. Question 3 asks, have you ever received any awards or special recognitions, either academic, civic, or talent-based? This student has received one award. What do you think is the average in-state cost of 4-year public college tuition? This student believes that the answer is $22,500 to $23,500 in tuition for a 4-year public college tuition. Question 5 asks, what do you think is the maximum amount of money that you can receive in private scholarships? This student thinks that the answer is $50,000. Question 6 asks, if I run into a challenge with my financial aid process, I am confident that I can ask the right question and contact the right people to solve my problem. This student feels that that statement is moderately true. Question 7 asks, I know how much money I'll need to raise to be able to stay in school each academic year. This student believes that this is not completely true. Question 8 asks, are you confident that you can use your knowledge of financial aid resources to continue to advocate for yourself at your college or university throughout the course of your enrollment? This student isn't exactly sure. They answer hardly true. Question 9 asks, how many scholarship applications have you submitted? This student has currently submitted 0. How many hours per week are you actively engaged in researching and applying for scholarships? This student has currently been working at a rate of 1 hour per week. Question 11 asks, have you completed your FAFSA forecaster or FAFSA application? This student has started the application but has not completed it. Question 12 asks, have you participated in any college access or financial aid workshops at your high school? This student has participated in one. Question 13, which is the last question, asks, how many times have you met one-on-one with your counselor to specifically discuss your financial aid options? This student has not yet met with their counselor. Now, you're in. Now that you're in, you should complete the 4-year college funding plan. This funding plan will expose any need that you may have for scholarships, and it will allow us to help you earn as many scholarships as possible. So be sure to complete it. It can be found under the My Assignments tab. Once you're under the My Assignments tab, you'll scroll down and select Manage College Funding Plan. Well, that's all I have for you now. If you have questions, reach out to us for support.